Hey everybody, I'm Rick. Welcome to Talking Habs, where you get your daily fix of Blue Blanc Rouge. We got game number 26 about to happen. LA Kings in Montreal to take on our Habs. Last time they met, we got our asses kicked, and that was a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. So yeah, I hope for a better showing tonight from the Habs. Let's see what I'm at a loss for words. I'm gonna do a little bit of play-by-play, some color commentary, and a lot of talk in the chat. And what else we got? Good luck to everybody who made a guess for the guess to score contest. And if you're gonna ask me if Matt is here, no, Matt is on vacation, a short vacation. He'll be back on Monday, but there's no game Monday. Next Wednesday, there's the game. So you got just me for the next 3 games in 4 nights, as a matter of fact, and that's starting with this game here. Let's see who's here. Let's just do that. I don't know where I'm going with all this. Let's see who's here. Guru. Hey, Guru, how's it going, man? Phil. Wonder Phil's in the room. Hey, guys, I hope all are well. Today is a wonderful day. Hey, Justin, how's it going? We'll be in the Bell Center next week against Pittsburgh. Awesome, dude. Oh, that's the next. I was just talking about next Wednesday. So after these next 3 games, the one after that is Wednesday, and it is Pittsburgh in the Bell Center. Nice. Savka. Bonjour, les amis. Mes amis is, I think that's what you would say, is bonjour, mes amis. Because kind of what you just said there is hi, the friends, but you want to say hi, my friends. That's mes amis. Phil says, I'm homesick with the wife. I never heard of that disease. Sick with the wife. The wife. It's been wonderful, cozy, and cartoony. I'm sure it has been. Hey, Roger, how's it going? Les Amis is also good? Okay, I thought it. No, okay. I take that back. What do I know? I'm English. What do I know? All right. So talk to me here in the chat. We've got about 8 minutes or so till they drop the puck. Although there's some kind of a thing going on, so it's a little longer than that. I'm just going to get my game on. And let's see. But they are doing some kind of opening thing. Gross Anglos. Yeah. We smell funny. I know. All right. So talk to me here in the chat. If you got any questions, ask away. I'll tell you all to please. That's not part of it. To look for. I've got a video coming out soon. Hasn't been shot yet because it's not fully ready to shoot, but it's almost ready to shoot. This thick thing. It's actually a report card. It's the report card for the first 25 games for the Habs for every player that's played 5 games or more. I just missed what they're showing as the lineups. So that should be out probably not tomorrow, maybe sometime tomorrow. If not, for sure Saturday it'll be out. Because I'm ready to shoot. I have maybe about half an hour of work to do, and then I'm ready to shoot. So it won't take that long. Edgar Jake Allen poetry. That's a good one, actually. I might listen. The 5th anniversary of the channel is coming up. In what are we today? The 7th, the 15 days. In 15 days, I'm definitely writing something for that. I'm already starting to think of that. So there is a game. Chicago is here, or they're in Chicago. I'm not sure which one that. I think they're in Chicago. And so we get Connor Bedard on the channel's 5th anniversary. Matt will be here. Don't know if Pete will be able to be here or not, but we'll have some fun, and I will write something special for that. Oh, okay. They're doing the tribute now. Yeah. Gold medal winning Hall of Fame women's hockey player for Canada. Definitely one of the old broads of the women's team. I know that's not nice. I'm just having fun. But very good hockey player. There's got to be a good poem in that name. Edgar Jake Allen Poetry. No, there's poet. Well, there's the word poetry is in that name. I don't know. It didn't ring bells in my head. Sometimes it be that way. All right. So, what do you guys want to talk about? Anything, or we're just gonna watch? We can watch this, but doesn't make for good video. Let's see. Edgar Allan Poe. Edgar Allan Poe. Quoth the Raven, nevermore. Of course, I know who Edgar Allan Poe is. I may be English, but I'm not stupid. That's how the French see us. Unfortunately, proof is right there in the pudding. All right, so nobody wants to talk to me. All right. So why should I talk to you? Hey, Bob's your uncle. How's it going, man? She's going to make a speech. Must be her parents they just showed there. If it was, her mother looks about the same age as her, so probably not her parents. All right, so before we lose everybody in the audience, does nobody want to talk? I'll go with what do I got here? What do I got here? Well, we all know the Kings kicked our ass 4-0 last time we played them, November 25th in LA. The Kings are 10-0-0 on the road so far this season. They have tied the NHL record for that, which was the last. I don't know if it's the last time or the only time was Buffalo in 2006-07. So if they win tonight, they will set a new record. They're 10-0-0 on the road. They're due for a loss. Does it balance out? I don't know. I should put that piece up about Slav. I took it down. I had this piece in the preview about the pressure that is on Slavkovsky, and not just from us fans, from the team, from the mat, whatever, but from the country. And Sofka could probably speak more to this. Is that whatever Slav does here, any games, it's front page news over there, the sports section anyway. Like they follow this kid. It's crazy. So he's got a lot of pressure on him at home. He's in a new country, a smaller rink, a different style game. There's a lot of pressure on this kid. The fact that he's doing what he's doing as it is now, I think it's amazing right there. So I just wanted to say that. She's done. So I imagine there'll be a face-off, or we'll get the national anthems next. You commented on the preview. I didn't see it. I apologize. Yeah, I came across that and I said, yeah, this I'm definitely gonna talk about. So yeah, he's got a lot of pressure. But you know what? If there's a kid that looks like he could handle it, it seems like that's the right kid. You know what I mean? So fingers crossed for this guy, because he's shown flashes at time and like more lately. Of the player that he's going to be if everything, works out. And I can't wait to see that player play. Well, they've gone to commercial, so there's a chance that we'll have the game start when they come back. All right, so yeah, what can I say about this game? I just hope Montreal is prepared. Apparently, they're working very hard, preparing specifically for the Kings tonight in practices and stuff. So the team that kind of did not look prepared the last time should look better to start. I don't know. I called this game. I'm not confident in this, but in the winner I am, but not in the score. But 3-2 for LA, and I gave the first goal to Kevin Fiala. It's kind of like throwing a dart at the dartboard type of thing, but there you go. So I hope Montreal has a better game, doesn't get blown out of the water, and at least makes it interesting. Well, in the NHL, but if the Slovakian fans are toxic, it's not in the NHL, right? It's a national thing. But yeah, I didn't realize how much media attention he's getting over there. Sofka, I think it seems like fans everywhere now are that way. They're great when they're winning, and they just, I mean, Habs fans have been ridiculous, I think, in the last little bit. Like the Arbor Jack guy going down to Laval. Oh my God, the people are not like I don't understand. I mean, they were calling for him to go to Laval before. Like like why is and if last year if we didn't have all the injuries, he'd have been in Laval. But no, he looks different. It's not the same Jack guy. They're ruining him. Imagine. But you wanted to send Slav to Laval, everybody. Right? But they're ruining Jack guy going back, him going down there. I don't get it. I honestly do not get it. Yeah, that's crazy pressure on the poor kid, but he's handling it well, I gotta say. I mean, he seems like the kind of guy that can, I don't know, he just seems like a special, for a 19-year-old kid, he just seems very mature for his age, while still being like young, like I don't know, it's a weird thing I'm trying to get across, I guess. Well, you put it better. Yeah, he's mentally very strong. I think that's what I'm trying to get at. Yeah. Well, I'll see the comment after. I didn't see it yet. That's all. Anyway, I'm very happy with the way Slav is progressing. Right, about to drop the puck. All right, well, good luck, boys. You're gonna need it. Oh, they got those awful silver helmets. Awful, awful, awful things. They wanted to draw, but the puck came all the way down to their end, so they're trying to work it out. Nice. Who is that? Speak of the devil, nice play by Slav to get in there and steal the puck and draw a penalty too. So speak of the devil, we're just talking about Slav. Great play along the boards there. He won the puck and he drew a penalty. You can't ask for better. Chrome helmets of distraction. They're horrible. So we got a whistle on the delayed penalty finally. 81, 41 seconds into the first. I better put the sound up a little bit. Oh, I got it totally wrong. Oh, what? He said Montreal 22, 2 minutes for hooking. It's not. It was LA. I thought I was wrong. The hell wrong with this ref? That ref is this. Oh, I have the refs. I have the refs. That ref is his first season. He's a total rookie. Morgan McPhee. He's only had 13 games, 4 this season, 9 last season. And we got Gisele Bareback, the lovely Gisele Bear, who was horrible, but he ref the other couple weeks ago. All right. Kings have second best power play in the league, penalty kill in the league. Montreal, 23rd best power play in the league. So let's see what they can do. Matheson flubs his pass, and that screws them. And this LA Kings penalty kill looks pretty damn good. Looks pretty damn good. We are just over 2 minutes in. No score. They're not showing the shots, so I don't know. I dare say there's been no shots because they're not showing them. Usually they show them once there's a shot. Oh my God! How did Andy not score there? What's the reason Arbor was sent to Laval? That is called development to work on his defensive game. So that power play was no shots. And that's over now. So we're 3 minutes in. Means I gotta say though, they don't look as out of it. Okay, we just had a power play, but they don't look as out of it as the last game. So they have been better prepared for this game. Oh, Pizzetto with a chance there, kicked aside by Talbot. Some good action in this first period so far. Last time it was all LA. It's not all LA this time. Yeah, can they keep this up, though, for 60 minutes against this team? I don't know. We're almost 4 minutes in. 2 shots now for Montreal, none for them. No score. Here comes Slav. Slav passed through the... No, doesn't get... Must have hit the guy that was all over him. Oh, another nice centering pass by Slav, but it doesn't get to anybody, unfortunately. I like the way Slav passes, gets it to the center, to the slot. Lindstrom with a shot. Save Talbot. Wow, Habs looking a lot better against the Kings so far tonight. Almost 5 minutes in. It's good pace to this game so far. And the good thing, it's not all in Montreal's zone because that's what it was last game. Here comes Andy. Goes around the net. Comes up to the half wall, up to the line, gives it off. Barron was going to take a one-timer, but he couldn't get it off. And cleared out by LA. Kopitar with a wrist shot. Monty makes a save. We'll have a face-off there. Okay, let's see what you guys are talking about. A lot of Flash Gordon out there. What do you mean? Speed? LA will be shocked by Habs' great performance. Well, Habs are holding their own right now. So that's far and away better than the last game. Yeah, Baby, depends on if you read Arpin Bass's call. I didn't read it, but I was seeing some stuff on Twitter about it. I think it's overblown a little bit. I think it is. It's people trying to sell stories or get clicks, and just fans that are I don't know. That just they lose their shit when something happens. I haven't lost my trust so far. Listen, I know there's been some questionable things. I agree, but I haven't lost my trust of the coaching, of the management. They know what they're doing. They've got our vision. They're going with that. I don't know what else to say. Maybe out. Don't you hate that? I said those helmets. They're just ah. They shouldn't be allowed. I mean that like light bounces off that it blinds you. No, I mean that shouldn't be allowed. Some chances there for LA, but Habs cleared out. Lindstrom over to Matheson. Matheson gives it back to Lindstrom. Kind of dangerous in front of the net, but everybody went to change up, so there was nobody there. So Lindstrom will hang on to it while everybody changes up. And here we go. 7 minutes gone in this first period. Wrist shot by Matheson, I think, on Talbot. And here come the Kings back the other way. Backhand. Monty makes a save. And then, I don't know, the rebound comes out. I think the guy took the shot, hit Struble in the back. Puck's all the way down the other end. I think it was Caulfield saved the icing with some good speed in there to get in. Suzuki cross ice to Kovacevic. He lost it to the Kings. They sent it in. Habs have it. Back to Kovacevic now in the corners, coming up along the boards. Drops it back. And that is Struble. Struble sends it up and rings around to the other side. Back behind the net. They tried to get it up along the boards. It didn't work, but they do get it out anyway. That's the Kings. They send it into at Monty. And comes out. Kings have it to back up into their own end. Defenseman to defenseman. Back the other way, and he comes up like a drop pass on a power play. Doughty, danger. No, man. How did he put that in? Doughty scores. I don't know how he put that in. That was garbage goal. That's not what a garbage goal is, Paul. That's not in my opinion what a garbage goal is. I know what he did. It hit whoever's stick was in there. Goalie put it in. Doughty threw it through the crease. It went off goalie's stick and in. Damn it. Off goalie's stick and under Monty's pad. I don't think that was off the skate. I think it was off the stick. Garbage goal in that way, because that's not what I thought happened, Paul. So you're right. Kind of it is a garbage goal. It definitely is. All right, so it's 1-0 LA. Shots are 5-4 for them. And we are 8.5, a little over 8.5 minutes in to the first. Doughty from Byfield and Kopitar. You can start seeing LA taking over this game. Like they're starting to look like they're getting the better of the play. Let's see how it goes from here. But Joe, because all hockey players are toothless, that's yeah. So a little bit of pressure here by Montreal. Will it last? Somebody I don't know who that was. Pizzetta poked the puck at the goalie. Goalie covers up. We'll have a face-off. They're going to commercial break. It just feels like they're. Yep, Day's going to commercial break. All right. Well, we're still in this game, but I don't know if anybody else gets that feeling from the look of it. LA's starting to come on stronger, and I don't know. I hope Montreal can handle it. BL, that's not really true. What do you want him to do? The teeth got knocked out. I'm sure he's got dentures. He doesn't wear them when he's playing. Come on, you know this. I know it's a joke. I know. How was my day? Busy. Very busy day today. And working I'm working on that video and getting this stuff. Yeah, I'm very busy today. NHL players are probably the wealthiest toothless people out there. The homelessnessiest looking rich guys. I guess. Hi. This could be a long night. Could be a long night. But Montreal was at least, like, for basically half a period so far, they were better prepared than last game, it seems. Yeah, 10-0. They're due for a loss. It's going to happen. Hockey gods are going to get there just in time. But I mean, okay, but Dubois not really playing that way, but I guess so. So we're at the midway point. Shots are 5 apiece. 1-0 LA. Matheson shot. Ooh, rebound, and then Slav hit the goalie in the face with the puck. Here comes LA the other way. Shot. Monty makes a save. Here comes that's Lindstrom. Lindstrom over the line, but loses it there to the Kings. Yeah, Gus, get back, Gus. Here comes Montreal. Devo over the line. Try to get it to Pearson, I guess. Anyway, was Galley with that shot? Galley with a shot from the high slot. Went wide, though, I think. Come on, guys. And they kind of look like the Starship Troopers in their freaking silver helmets. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. I don't like those helmets. Here come the Habs. Here come the Habs into the corner. Andy after it. And Kings get it out pretty quick. Knocked out by Montreal. Kings come right back. Couldn't get a shot on that there. Habs, Andy tried to chip it out over the blue line, and it went out. So we'll have a face-off. Imagine just over Montreal's blue line. And they're back to another goddamn commercial. Man, the NHL needs money. Or, no, I should say Rogers, I guess. It's Sportsnet. They needs the money. All right. Well, so far again, so far so good. We're getting through the first period. If we can get out of this first period only down 1-0, I think that's a win. Like a small W win for Montreal. And then let's go from there. Oh, that's what I didn't say earlier. Monty making his second start in a row. Kind of a signal that Monty is the number one goalie here in Montreal. I mean, I think so. I don't think it's 1A, 1B anymore. It's Monty and then the backups. New musical group, Monty and the Backups. They need money for Hotania. It's baseball. I know what's going on, sort of, but I don't follow baseball. Thing is, though, they spend all this money on players like that, whatever teams they own or whatever. And to attract people to watch, just so they can get that money to spend more money on players to attract people to watch. I don't know. Seems weird. Yeah, or what? Like what do you call it? The video game actors. They put on those with all the things on them and to do all the movements. They kind of look like that. Or if anybody saw the movie Tron, kind of looks like the Tron helmets. I think from the original one. I don't know about the more modern one. So we got 7:40 to go here in the first. Shots are 7-6 for Montreal, and it's 1-0 LA. So Montreal holding their own, which is a far sight better than the last game. Caulfield's been flying so far tonight, gotta say, and he's been good on the forecheck all season. Sufka, maybe that's it, or maybe they're all Republican and those are just tinfoil helmets. Anti-woke helmets. Yeah, but then Drew would have got up from the chair and said, "Nah, I'm done. I can't do that." Or he'd have to go into the Douglas, where you don't know what the Douglas is. Anybody from Montreal knows what it is. I'm not going to say because I'll probably get in trouble. I don't remember that hockey from the Watchmen series, the Silver Hood. I don't really remember that. Why don't I? Monty and the Puckheads. Monty and the Tenders, Monty and the Cagers. Well, we're coming up with musical groups for Monty. Mine was perfect. I don't know why you got to come up with another one. Here come the Habs. Shot. Kicked out. There was like 3-on-1. That's why I got excited. Shot high up on Talbot. He made the save, though. So some good pressure here right now by Montreal. They got some looks, as he said. Still got the puck. Come on, guys. Get something out and gets cleared out. All the way down with 5:40 to go in the first. Just kicking it around. No worries. We'll send them. We'll send them what we come up with. I don't know. I don't know why Aki. I can't remember that. I saw the thing. The show. I don't remember that guy for some reason. It's weird. I'm just blanking for some reason. Why number 3? Why does Montembeau always shoot snot out of his nose every stoppage? Gross. I haven't seen him do that. A lot of players do this, by the way. A lot of players do this. Playing hockey's where I learned how to do it. So it's called a snot rocket. What's wrong with that? You ain't trying if you ain't blowing snot rockets, man. That's how I learned. Who agrees with me on that? Who's who? You got to agree with that, right? You ain't working hard if you're not blowing those snot rockets out. At Bet 35, we don't do ordinary. We just try to take your money. Nothing ordinary about that. What position did I play? I didn't really play organized, but when I did play the old timer stuff, I was defense. Which was weird because at the time I couldn't skate backwards. So kind of weird to be a defenseman. You can't skate backwards, but there you go. I mean, it's why we lost 19 games and tied 1. Number 3, I find it very hard to believe you played hockey all your life and never done that. Wow. You must be from the States then. I don't know why I said that. I can skate backwards now. Not bad. Like I taught myself when I was teaching my kids how to skate. I learned how to skate backwards from literally from holding, and then oh yeah, that's how you do it. But I couldn't skate backwards for my life back then. I could turn, like I could go and then turn and then just sort of coast a little bit back. That's the best I could do. Okay, we just got a penalty. Someone just got a penalty, I think. They did. Montreal going on the power play. Really, no snot rockets on the bench. Wow. I'm not saying do that on the ice, not really, but on the bench, especially outdoors. Then you do it anywhere. Paul says, well, maybe you weren't a defenseman. It's a defenseman thing. Well, that's cool, Husu. I'd rather have learned to skate backwards than not. But what are you going to do? Ah, hit the post. Monahan. Come on, boys. Let's get a power play goal. They got a really good PK, Kings. Ah, man. Nice setup to Slavkovsky, cross ice, open net. I didn't see where that puck went. It didn't go in. Suzuki gives it away. Damn it. Come on, Matheson. Skate your ass off. They're trying all the deception they can to get something like an open lane. And Matheson lets it get out. .22 seconds left in the power play. Did he hit the side of the net with that? Damn it, man. Slaff's doing fine. I like the way Slaff is progressing. I like the flashes of, you know, what he's going to be in a few years. Like, I love seeing that. So. .317 left on the clock. 10 seconds left on the power play for the first period, by the way. I mean, Slav went from looking like maybe he's not going to make it to looking like he's an NHLer. He's got, a little ways to go, but I think there's no doubt this kid's going to be a successful player. Habs back in the O-zone. Nope, not for long. Puck comes out. Quick shot there by, I don't know who that was, saved by Monty. Gooley. Over the blue line, over the red line, over the other blue line. Gives it off to Evans. In the corner now against the boards, fighting for it. Gooley comes up with it. Not for long. Pushed him back into the boards. And it's up at the half wall. Still battling against the boards, though. Oh, Evans flips it out of there. And Kopitar gets it and flips it up to somebody. They're up over our blue line now. Byfield. Wow. I mean, yeah. He breaks in all alone at the net. I don't know what he did there, but he gets past Monty and puts the puck in. I want to see that again. Oh, yeah. He just he pushes his way past Monty and has an open net. Puck on the stick, backhand to forehand in the net. I mean, you can see this year why this kid was picked so high. Took him a few years to get there, but that's how it goes sometimes, right? I mean, look at Slav, look at Byfield, give Slav 2-3 years. That should be what you're seeing, that kind of improvement. It's that 5-year thing, right? How long? I forget how long it. Byfield's about 5 years ago, maybe a little more. I don't remember when he was drafted, but All right, we got 1:22 to go in the first. Well, oh, damn it. Monty makes the save right on his doorstep. Habs come the other way. They going to do something? Last minute goal would be so good. .51 seconds left. Talbot makes the save. We'll have a face-off in front of him. Did whose father play for the Jets? Byfield? Oh, I don't think so. He was second overall in 2020. There you go. So it took him 3 seasons to get to there. Caden Gooley's blade left. I like the way Gooley got himself to the bench. We're almost out of here. Period over. 2-0 after 1. Well, we may still yet have another game like the last one. Oh, take these off. Yeah. Okay, that was the draft. Yeah, I thought it was farther back than that. I wasn't sure. That was Lafreniere Byfield, right? Everyone loves Tessa Bonham. Wonder why. She's married, you know. Doesn't matter. All right, so we got about 18 minutes till they're back for the drop of the puck for the second. Floor is open to you guys. Whatever you guys want to talk about. What did you think of this first period? Yeah, whatever the hell you want to talk about. Let's see. Anything I missed there? No, is there nothing I missed? I don't know. It was a much better first period for Montreal than the first game, in November, but still scored no better. And yeah, I don't know. It's just it's not. They were just better. They played better, but LA still managed to keep us off the board. Not for lack of trying. They had many more chances. The first game, I don't think they put up 3 or 4 high quality chances, high danger chances. So this is better. Randy Mack, I think Kane is playing tonight. I think so, but I don't 100% know. Hey, Joe. Joe, you're struggling to keep cool. You're angry at something, or it's hot outside? I'm not sure which. But it would be your hot season right now, wouldn't it? All right, so we're being sexist about these 2 girls on TV. Nice. BL, I'm about twice her age. No, I don't know how old she is, but I'm close to that. Doubt she would have wanted me. Beal says Kane is playing tonight. And we're still being a little sexist against these 2 girls on TV. I try not to be. I'm not always successful. We're complimenting their beauty. You're okay. You're mildly sexist, maybe. Because more than likely, if when Mudrick and say Mike Johnson are on there, we don't say, "Oh man, those are 2 handsome guys." Wow, 2 handsome guys. That nice looking. We don't do that. So why are we doing that about the girls? I just explained how that's sexist. That's what I just explained it. Well, but in today's world, it's not, maybe sexist is the wrong word, but I'm going to stick with it. I'm just saying, you know what? For me, I don't personally care, but this world is either you totally hate everything or you're too woke. The too woke people would say what I said, but I'm not too woke. So don't say I'm too woke, even though I just said I would. Forget it. I don't know what's wrong with me tonight. But my point wasn't wrong, though, about that. We don't say that when the guys are on there, but we do say that every time Tessa Bonham's on there. I do too. I'm just as bad as anybody. No, I'm woke, but I'm in the true sense of the word woke. Look up what woke means. I'm not extreme left woke. I'm woke in the sense of what it's supposed to stand for. So there's nothing wrong with being woke. Just don't be ultra woke. There's no need for that. Because woke just basically means treat everybody with equally. Just treat everybody equally and the same, and and if that's not a good thing, well, I think you're wrong. Sufka, this is true, but that's an overreaction on their part because we all do it. And that's what I'm talking about, right? We always do that. We're kind of tired of that all the time, I think. Having to be known for the first thing is, oh, man, she's hot. Yeah, she's hot. I mean, but I do it. But I'm chastising myself. I should just shut up, I think. $40 there. Oh, yeah. So you're in your summer. Yeah. I don't envy that. No, I'm woke. That's a word. It's used wrong by the right. So if you're going to use it wrong, you kind of give yourself away. Joe, in the summertime here, it's not, you can't always find fans. So good luck to that. But you're not a gay man, so you don't do it. And it's just as bad, I guess. No, I don't know. I probably should shut up, putting my foot in my mouth or something. I challenge you to, has anybody ever said, Craig Button, you're hot as fuck? I don't think those words have ever come out of anyone's mouth. BL, I didn't know Jerry Mercer was a Newfoundlander. He was a friend of my father's. Well, friend of the family. And my sister was a huge April Wine fan. Finally got to meet Jerry Mercer at, I'm not sure, it was a birthday party they were throwing for him. And I just don't remember how old he was then. I did not get the invite, didn't get to go. But yeah, I didn't 100% know he was a Newfoundlander, but I know a few of them started out, they were from there. They started out, moved to Montreal. Couple more band members joined them. They got an agent. I don't know what happened. And that's where they got their first success, was here in Montreal. And I think their first Montreal concert, well, the first one my sister went to was at Pierrefonds Arena, either Pierrefonds Arena or high school, back in, oh God, early 70s. Women say worse things about men. They just don't admit it. The box. I doubt it, man. No, you're talking about a bit of an older. That's from I want to say the '80s. The box. It's funny. I was scootering the other day. I guess a couple of months ago now, but going to my dad's, and for the last like month, every time I go, I'd hear their big hit, the box. Can't remember the name of it. Chris de Burgh. Spanish train still runs between. What's my favorite Beatles album? It's a good question. Probably Let It Be. Probably. I mean, I like most of the Beatles music, but I think my favorite album, I think, might be Let It Be. Yeah. Basically, I think that was their last album they recorded, not released, but recorded. The box is still together, really? Wow. Rubber Soul was good. Revolver, good. Good albums. Just you know what? I should take that back. No, I should take that back. My favorite is actually, I don't know why. Sergeant Pepper's. Yeah, Sergeant Pepper's. I think overall my favorite album. Second would be Let It Be. Closer Together, is that the name of the album of theirs or their big hit? I think it's the album, not the song. I'm trying to think of the name of that song. It had a funny name, it was a weird name. But I don't think this is called Closer Together. I think that was their album. The hit was called that? No, there's another song though that I'm thinking of. Then they had two hits. But you're over there. Maybe they had a different hit over there than they had here in Montreal. That's a possibility. Tessa, do you know what they're saying about you, Tessa? You'd like to know. Come Together, that is called, that's a Beatles song. And you know where that song came from, eh? A little known fact, the Beatles, they used to write a lot of their songs while they did a circle jerk. And that's how that song came together. No pun intended. Hey, Rich J. All right. Let that one sink in a few minutes. But you got to wash it off real quick or it gets sticky. Oh, Rich J, I hate those silver helmets. They are horrible. Randy Mac, does that mean you got it? You got it. What I just said compared to that? No, that's not even the same at all. Come on, BL. Come on, that's not even the same at all. I was making a joke. A joke is different than, saying Tess is hot as F, hot AF. I'll just say that. I mean, I agree with you guys. I just made a comment. The box just played Granby back in November. I wouldn't go to Granby because I might run into my crazy ex-girlfriend there. That's where she's from Waterloo, which isn't that far from Granby, but I met her. She was living in Granby. So Granby, it's a horrible, I don't think of it well. Weather update. It's going to be cold as fuck. That's what it's going to be. No, it's not that bad, actually. It's a little cold, but not bad. If the fist was here, I wouldn't be saying that kind of stuff. No, you're wrong on that. I'll say anything to Pete. Pete's not gonna. What is he gonna do? Gonna come beat me up? I don't think so. Pete's not gonna come beat me up. Pete understands. Show us our dog. My dog. She's sleeping. She actually got her head on my foot. I've had her in videos before. My cats I don't usually. They're not the pick me up kind of cats. They're not. The female, she'll sit next to you. Not really on the lap. She'll come on my lap. That no pun. That's wrong. She'll get up on my lap the odd time, and the other one, the male, he's got a handicap, got a missing part of his brain, so he wobbles a lot and shit. I don't pick him up because he has to have his claws are sharp because he needs them to grip. So I'm not picking him up. So I have a handicapped cat who is now 10 years old. I would not have thought he'd make it to 10 because that kind of handicap, the average age is 7, and he's gone 3 years past and going strong. I didn't like your poem. What do you mean? I didn't read your poem. Where'd you put a poem? If you did, I didn't see it yet. So it's nothing like that. A lot of people, excuse me, I just bit myself. A lot of people, said Jack Guy was horrible, whatever. I think it's a big overreaction. First of all, first game back in 2 weeks, he got demoted. He's getting used to a new team. There's a lot there. He might have been a little uncomfortable in his first game. Give him a few games. I think it was a big overreaction. Arpin Basu's article, a big overreaction to what has gone on. If I paid Matt and the Fist by the hour, they would starve to death. Well, yeah, I know you keep, it's a running joke, but first of all, right now Matt's on vacation, and Matt has been a lot more shows than he has. I think in the whole 2 years before, he's been in more this season. And the Fist is only on like whenever he's got time. That's really it. He lets me know. So he'll text me and go, listen, if you want, I could be on tonight. And that's when he's on. And right now Matt's on vacation. He's in New Hampshire, or on his way to New Hampshire with his girlfriend. They're having their little vacation. He'll be back on Monday for the podcast, and he'll be on the show on Wednesday. Paul, that goal hit Monty's skate? Was it the skate? Oh, I thought he hit the stick of whoever that was in front. I did not see another replay, so. And the Rocket haven't been playing that well lately, so. Sass Jordan. Did I see Sass Jordan once? I think I saw Sass open up for somebody. I like Sass Jordan. Her early stuff, right up until the Rats album. I like Sass Jordan. I don't know what's going on with Laval. I saw someone say they got to fire the coach. I don't know if it's the coach, but they're not in a good spot right now. Bob's, yes, Sass kicks ass. Still does. She's still out on tour. Didn't she just release a new album actually as well? I haven't heard anything from it, to be honest with you. Oh, you sent to my email? Okay, when I got in here, that was earlier today, and the Streamyard's been sort of up the whole time. So yeah, I haven't been in my email for like a while. No worry. Second is underway, as BL says. Oh, Bob's, I'm going to have to go find it to listen to. BL, it's not that bad tonight. Come on. I honestly, I don't know because nobody's here with me. I don't know how far back I am, but I can assume it's 20 seconds, like normal. You sent it Tuesday night to my email? And we're what? Thursday? Okay, so I have to go look. It must be a little lower. We have a little Facebook group, and every time the guys talk in there, I get an email. So there's like all these emails. I must be below. I'll look for it. Don't worry. When I delete, I don't just and delete. I look at what I'm deleting. I will see it. Suzuki off the post. No, I think it was the puck that hit the post, not Suzuki. Ha ha ha. Very funny dad joke, Rick. We're 37 seconds in. That's what I got. That's the time. If you guys have anything different, you're wrong. Nice pass, too. Nice. I love that pass. Not hard, easy to handle, right on the tape. Like, good pass by Slav. I like the play that I like his play lately. Hey, Andre, how's it going, man? Maybe this would be a good period for Montreal. Would be nice. They kind of need the next goal. I mean, if LA goes up by 3, I don't like our chances at all. If they go 2-1 here, we got a shot. Yeah, I guess it could be tied up if we don't hit the post and put it in instead. Oh, quick shot. Evans, saved by Talbot. We'll have a face-off there. A minute and a half into the second period. Shots are 15 for Montreal, 11 for LA. But LA's got the 2 goals. Big difference. Evans either looks in pain or like very unhappy. I'm not sure. Struble with a big hit that I didn't exactly see, but it was described. Struble needs to start now showing that physical side of his. He looks comfortable enough now playing. Glove save, Monty from a slap shot from the point. We'll have a face-off there. Nice hit there by Struble. Nice and clean. And no caffeine. And a neck guard on the neck. Nice. We're just over the 2-minute mark of the second. Quick whistle for an offside, I believe. Guy was just shooting, though, as that whistle came in, so no fault on the shot. It wasn't late. Someone's sticks flying around. Dvorak. Hey, give me my stick. Going to have an icing call against Montreal. Oh, true. Tanner Pearson used to play for the Kings, so I forgot about that. Montreal needs this next goal. They got to get it out of their zone first. A little danger there by the side of the net. It's in the corner now. Kings have it, though. Oh, flub shot or flub pass, and Montreal is on their way up. Dump in to the corner. Galley after it. Doesn't catch up to it. Kept in. Suzuki sends it one side to the other. Slaff with it behind the net. Gets the boards. And he loses it there. Where is it now? Back in the corner. Slaff gets it back. Look at that. Knocks some guy down. Puck comes out, though. Suzuki back over the line with it. Drops it for Caulfield. Cross to Barron. Back to Suzuki. Shot from the slot. Hit a stick. Went to the corner. Oop. Okay. Flipped out now. In the corner and then flipped out. I was just trying to... The words weren't coming out. Behind Montreal's net. And we got an icing, actually. So icing against LA. They're just showing Andy after the goal drought, whatever. I was expecting it's kind of a better game from Andy this game. And I haven't really, I've seen him out there, whatever, but it's not the usual Andy getting chance after chance and missing. They're showing him now. I was expecting a goal from him. It's still early, but I hope he gets one. I think he'll go on one of his good streaks. We are 4.5 minutes into the second period. It's 2-0 LA. Oh, giveaway there. Damn it. LA with it in our zone now. Wrist shot at Monty. Makes a save. Gave up I don't know if that was a rebound, but anyway, he covered up. And we are going to have a face-off there with 15:15 to go in the second. Is that Kopitar with neck protection as well, or just wearing like a turtleneck? Oh, yeah, he's got it. Nice. Icing against Montreal. I don't know how they could wear those helmets and expect to be taken seriously. But they are. Dubois tossed. Maybe that's why Dubois is not doing so great. He doesn't like those helmets. Who the Leafs playing, BL? Here comes Barron. Over the line. Into the corner. Around the net. Centers it. And Galley with a shot. Galley the side of the net. A little chance there. Got it again. Up along the boards now. Gets taken down. He gets hauled down. Come on. Shot from Barron from a weird angle, or not a great angle. Here comes Grunstrom with Dubois. And what a save by Monty. Uh-oh, we got some fighting going on. What the hell happened there? I didn't see that start. Oh, yeah. Helmets are coming off. Pushing and shoving. No fists being swung yet there. Come on, Struble. Get in there. Oh, Dubois wants to go with Struble. Dubois wants to go with Struble. Let's see what happened. Oh, that's what they didn't like. He got his stick on Monty on his chest. I think that's what it. Yeah. Oh no, he didn't actually touch him with the stick, but he got he threw snow in his face. But it wasn't Dubois they went after, was it? No, maybe it was. So it was Kovacevic and Dubois flexing their helmets. Four-on-four hockey, Pizzetta, roughing, and the King guy for slashing. I think if you look closely at those helmets, you can see them breathing. I think. Those are alive, man. Who's they didn't because Monty was there. Pesta. Is that his nickname? So 4-on-4, a little more open ice, a little more room. Let's see what happens. Oh. Lindstrom, you're standing around like you got your freaking thumb up your ass. Here comes Suzuki up the ice over the line. It's taken down though, cleanly. Really? That was hooking? Oh, I thought that was a clean takedown too. Wow, I must be losing it. Stuff guy, I haven't seen this junkie Pez meme. I missed it. Oh, I've used a picture of his in like a couple of my videos where he just got wide eyes. He just looks like he's like a lunatic. That's all. He's just got that look. It's okay, Paul. I was just bugging you anyway. Don't worry about it. The funny thing, Huzu, is I didn't think that was a call. I guess I didn't see it right. I thought he took Suzuki down like was okay, but I guess that was a hook. Somehow I missed that. Don't ask me how. Sorry, something on my mouse. Got these buttons on the side. Page back, page ahead. And it's right there. I just touched it like lightly and it took me out of here. Unbelievable. So we got Deneau and Dubois. Wood or of Wood. Dubois. I think that's what it is. Of the Woods. I want to burp. I almost did. Oops. I'll cough instead. Montreal on the power play, hooking on Deneau. We got 56 seconds, 4-on-3. That's a good amount of time. 4-on-3 is a lot better than 5-on-4 because there's more space. Come on, come on. Let's not be stupid over here. Caulfield and Suzuki trade. Damn it. I saw what they were doing there, but man, you got to hit the net. Here comes Caulfield racing up there. Over to Matheson. He fell. Too bad. Caulfield from the side. Minute 2 now on the power play left for them. 5-on-4. Man, LA's got a really good PK. They don't give you much at all. Shoot! Ten seconds left. Shot! Matheson from the point, wide though. The puck comes all the way down to kill off the penalty. Anthony, they have the second best PK in the league, 88.7%. They've got a really good PK. It's a lot of it is that. .10:35, by the way, left in the second. 18-15. That's the shots on goal. Favor of Montreal. It's 2-0 LA. However way you slice it up, though, Montreal playing a ton better against LA this time around than November 25th. It is night and day. So far, though, LA's 10-game road winning streak is not in danger of ending. Kovacevic, did he kick that away, Kovacevic, like in midair? Struble behind his net, into the corner, flips it out, gets it out, but just, and it'll be whistled down for being touched by a high stick. And we'll have a face-off just over Montreal's blue line. All right, we got a TV timeout. So anywhere from 30 seconds to 5 minutes of commercials coming our way. 41 watching. Well, it's the opposite, you know. Give a thumbs up if you're having a good time. And listen, if you're out there, say hi. Let's talk in here. Introduce yourself. Let's find out who's here with us. Math, people. Math, says BL. I assume, though, if it's 41 and only 14 likes, the rest, they don't like what they're seeing, but they're still watching, but they don't like it. Everyone likes to watch a tire fire. Or they're just fans like me and they're too high to talk. One of the two. Montreal can't win them all. They can't win any at all, it seems like. No, but they can't win them all. What do you mean by they can't win them all? I just thought of that. What do you mean? They haven't won a ton. Enjoy hearing live coverage as I can't get the game on TV tonight. Well, hop along. Do my best. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. You can try On Hockey TV, onhockey.tv. That you might be able to get the game there. BL, no, I don't. I don't know what you're talking about. This is tobacco. I don't even know what you're talking about. I say, Aki, it depends on what your definition of too much is. I never. You could see that I don't inhale. You see anything come out? No. I also did not have intercourse with that woman. And that's the truth, because I never did with her. So I'm telling the truth. Montreal's not a small team. Oh, it's sexual relations. Right. I like my word better. I like my word better. I can't do Bill Clinton. Don't know why. I got a raspy enough voice. All right, back to the game. And there's a game here. 8:51 left in the second. Montreal's still up on shots. Not a lot of shots in this period. 18 to 16. But we're down by 2. I don't buy them like that. I make my own. Blunts are good. That's way too much. I can't. I don't. There's not a lot. It's not a lot. There's not a lot in here. I mix with tobacco, so it's not what you all think. So I could legally say I'm smoking tobacco. I don't know what's better today, though. You watch TV shows and it gives you a warning: tobacco use. Montreal is cursed, man. Cursed. I tell you. Well, we haven't had an injury in a few games. I said I was going to get back to the game, eh? Oh. It's working on Hockey TV. Bookmark that one for when you need it. All right. Slav with wow, that was a nice pass through the crease to Caulfield. Yeah, really good vision there by Slav. Slav's starting to show his tools, man. It's a matter of time till they break through in this game. Yeah, could be too much time, though. That's the problem. I don't think the 41 people like me because now there's 34. They were probably coming in to see if I'm showing the game. I'm not. Habs in the corner, up to the point. Back to Monahan, and because it was Monahan in the corner. I don't know who he gave it to. Took a shot from the point, and a big save there, I guess, by Talbot. So we will have a face-off there in front of him there. Okay, there. Really nice pass by Slav through the crease like that. He's gonna. I tell you, when he gets to where he needs to be, he's gonna be a hell of a playmaker. Here come the Kings. Who needs a scoreboard when I got you guys out there? 6:25 to go in the second. Here come the Kings in the corner. Got Struble and Monahan there too. They pop the puck out. Over to Kovacevic. Kovacevic up over the blue line. Passes over to, I don't know, Devo. He just sort of shoveled it into the corner there. Kings get it out. Struble sends it up to Evans in the neutral zone. Over to Anderson. Anderson tried to get it back to Evans, but it did too far. Habs are changing up, and the Kings have it behind their net while they change up. Here they come. Oh. I'm going to try it again. I just heard Mitchell Stevens. I didn't even notice him out there at all. Oh, saved by Monty, and then he bobbled the rebound like it bobbled out of his hand. He couldn't catch it, but Habs get it into the other zone. They have it behind the net. Not cleanly, though, as the Kings are coming back. Dubois. Weird pass over to his left winger. They got a shot on Monty. Rebound came up to Stevens. He got it out. Here come the Kings back the other way over the line. And there's a whistle for, I guess, an offside. I guess. I don't know. Just as the guy crossed the line, they blew the whistle, so it must have been an offside. I don't know that Stevens is a slow skater or not. I didn't see him much, actually much at all. One thing he's good at the faceoff circle. His first two games, he was at, I want to say either 61.2 or 62.1% at the dot. I mean, it's only 2 games, but I mean, that's pretty good. I don't know how many faceoffs that encumbered. No, that's not the right word. But I don't know how many faceoffs he took. But anyways, we shall see. We shall see. For some reason, that brings to mind the fact that we just released the Habs Normal podcast because it was late. Matt releasing it a little late. The next episode's already in the can, ready to be released. It'll come out tomorrow, I think at 4. So please look for that. Hab Normals, episode 5. I thought that was this good episode. Matt and I had a really good conversation about some interesting topics, and I hope you guys check it out. There is a link in the description to Hab Normals. If you go there tomorrow with that link after 4, you will be able to get the episode. It's not the one that I have in the link because it hasn't. It's a complicated. But please check out Hab Normals episode 5 and all the other episodes. Why not? Excuse me. Yeah, they got some good the stats there, the Kings, man. Jesus. Goals against second, shots on net second, slot shots first, high danger chances second. Nice for them. Not so much for us. 6 out of 10 is pretty good, though. It's not like 2 of 3, right? 6 out of 10. That's not bad. .440 left in the second. Shots are now 19-18. Montreal still up, but 2-0 LA. That hasn't changed. LA Kings are a little over a period away from setting a new NHL record in road wins from the start of the season. He didn't cross the red line. Lindstrom, yeah, fired it in, and we'll have a face. That's an icing call. So face-off comes all the way back down in front of Monty. Looks like it'll be to his right. Here comes Caulfield. Shot wide. He had Suzuki with him, but it was a 2-on-2 situation. Ooh, 2 saves there for Monty. Caulfield again with the puck over the blue line, over to red, over to blue, dumps it off to Slav. He sends it back down into the corner where Caulfield is. He's being held up against the boards by a guy who looks like he could be twice his size, Mikey Anderson. Oop, we got a tripping call behind the play, or behind the play. Who gets it? Dvorak tripping. We're going on a PK. He's kind of tripping. It's not how you think of it. It wasn't with his stick. I don't know. That's a weak call. Sorry. I decided that's a weak call. Yeah, you agree with me? That's a bit weak. The kid that called it, it's only his 10th NHL game refereeing, so he's a rookie. Rookie ref. Come on, Matheson knocks Jersey like almost over. Breaking in. Kings are going to clear it. Where is it? Oh, Dubois with it. Goes behind the net. Round to the other side. Sends up to the half wall. Back to the point. Cross to his partner. Over to the Dubois on the other side. And they get a puck at Monty. Not a dangerous shot at all. And Monty will make the save. So minute 3 left in the LA power play. Face-off looks like it's going to be to the right of Monty. Won by LA. Ah. 3-0 LA. Byfield from the side of the net on a. Did he get a rebound there? He had an open net there. Can't really blame Monty here. That's probably all she wrote. I said Montreal needs that next goal. They're not going to get it. So far, LA's got 3. I had it 3-2 LA. They got 3. Montreal needs to get 2 for me to be right. Yeah, Kopitar just sort of redirects the puck to Byfield. That's how it is. So not much Monty could do there. Not much. Byfield gets the puck up. And there you go. That's all she wrote. And the second period's not even over. Could be another 4-0 game. Hope not. I'm telling you, they shouldn't be allowed to win with those helmets on. No. Minute and a half left here in the second. That was a power play goal too, right? Byfield from Kopitar and Fiala. Last minute of play in the second period. Number 6, no goal. What does that mean? Who's number 6? That's Weidman. He's not in the game. And that's it. Second period's over. It is a 3-0 after 2 for LA. All right, so we got another. I'm going to take these off. Another intermission. About 18 minutes till they drop the puck for the third. This game, I mean, it's not over, but man, if Montreal does not get a goal early in that third period, I don't know. Then it's over. 6 periods versus LA, 4-0, now 3-0. No, it's with 3. It's not. It's 5 periods. 6 periods would mean 2 full games. 2 full games. Yeah, but 5 periods, Montreal has not been able to score against LA. That sucks. I was really hoping for a better. They're giving a better game. So yeah, we're getting a better game from Montreal, but the results are the same. So, but LA is a good team. I mean, they're a powerful team, powerhouse team. Someone opened my door like that. Who the hell opened my door? I will close my door. I didn't see that even happen. Did you guys see it? I didn't. It must have looked like a ghost. You are counting the third. It's over. Now you don't count your chickens before they're hatched. That's just how it is. It doesn't seem likely, but Montreal could come out with a monster of a third period, get an early first goal, and I mean, you don't know. I don't think it's going to happen, but it could happen. Who's who? Yeah, what are you going to do? It's typical of Habs games. I'm pretty sure they could score their way out of a wet paper bag. Born to be a Hab, just not much more these days. No, listen, what was the last game? Well, maybe you're right. We haven't been scoring lately. Matt Outdoor, that first line's working very well, but the problem mostly is if you got one line like that, that's dangerous, but you only got one line with all the talent on it. I mean, you key on that one line, nobody else can get anything. They're not really keying on that one line because they're still getting chances, but easy to shut everybody else down pretty much. But I think Montreal's been getting chances in this game. It's not like the last game. I mean, the last game, you can count them on one hand how many good scoring chances they had. I think they're Eric. That's on LA, forcing them to the perimeter, not allowing them in. Paul, yeah, I know they're giving up way more than they're scoring. I know what the stats are. I mean, but again, right? That's part of a rebuilding team. I think everyone's problem is you want the results, even though we're rebuilding and but I want results still. It doesn't happen though. The results, they come in slowly. Aki, it's been that long that the door opened? I didn't know. It didn't open on its own. One of my cats just came in and just pushed. It was open a little bit and then not enough for the cat. So I guess the cat came in and just pushed it open. You broke the like button. How can you break the like button? It's not an actual button. It's a virtual button. Hey, Brad, do I think Caulfield will score 10 goals this year? Okay, but now you're just being like annoying there. But I get your point. I get what you're saying, and you're right. I mean, but yeah, I don't know what happened. It's still only game 26. I mean, the season's not even close to being over, obviously. So, still a lot of games to go. Hopefully they'll start scoring. Otherwise, it's going to be a long freaking season. So, yeah. I do think Coffee. I mean, he's got 7. He's going to get 3 more, obviously. He's not going to get close to what I thought he was going to get because I'm an idiot. What are you going to do? I mean, Slaff's been working hard. They're showing the highlights. Slaff's been working his ass off. Definitely not the Slaff from last year. What say you guys? So there's 33 people here. There's only like 5 or 6 talking to me. What's wrong with the rest of you guys? Come talk, say something. I don't know what I'm saying. You guys got to leave the way. I'm already tired from this damn thing, and this ain't working. I wish it would. I think the Habs just lack top end talent, as hopefully that can change in a couple of years. Yeah, everything about the top end talent. I mean, we're still developing top end talent as well, right? It just still all comes down to it. We're still rebuilding, and it's a young team, so we're not there yet. Still frustrating to watch, but it's not going to be fixed overnight. Who has been my best player over the years? And if you watch this channel, you don't have to question it. That guy. I mean, Slav is starting to show his strength. He's only 19, so he isn't even. I mean, he's not as strong as he's going to end up. When he fully fills out, and I like what I see that way. He's going to be very dominating in that offensive zone, man. We're in a deep depression. Why? Why are we in a depression? Growing pains for the whole team, though, Eric, right? Not just the young D, but yeah. Yours was Maurice. No, excuse me. I don't know why I said Maurice. I could clearly see it said Henri. Henri Richard as the your favorite is you mean your favorite player over the years, right? Yeah. Yeah, I mean everybody who watches here knows it's Lafleur for me. I mean, I saw the pocket rocket. I forget when he retired, 74, 73. But I mean, I saw him enough to, I remember watching him play. But near the end of his career, he was still great. He was great. But I mean, I only saw him for a few years, not too long. Lack of chat, talk, response. What does that mean? Oh, you're in a deep depression, you guys. That's why there's not a lot of chat. Well, why though? I see this. I don't get, right? I don't get. I really don't. Depressed about what? That we're not winning? But it goes to what I was saying about the rebuild, though, isn't it? Doesn't it? Anyway, to each his own. He used to go by the defense like Byfield. He never went by anybody like Byfield. And Byfield's not a defenseman. Byfield is a center or a winger. Well, I imagine when I saw them pre-73, I saw him live because I saw a couple of games, probably 3 games before that. I just don't remember it much. Because when he retired, I mean, I was only 10 when he retired. I kind of remember him more in commercials. La Belle Fermière sausages. I remember those commercials more than I actually remember him on the ice. It's funny. Habs are not always losing. They're 11-11-3. Talk about what guy tonight that I'm missing you there, Paul? Sorry. You were talking about Henri Richard. Now you're talking about somebody else. I can't keep track. All right. I'm bored. Not bored. Oh, I'm getting what you're saying now, Paul. My apologies. Henri Richard used to go by that. Yeah, you're right. That you're 100% right. My apologies. My brain just farted there. Thank God brain farts don't stink. I'm dense sometimes, right? You got to admit. I mean, I got to admit. I think that's Arpin Basu they're showing. He's the guy that wrote the article about Arbor. I think that was overblown, personally. Geez, we're down to 26. What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong, people? Thank you, Paul. Appreciate that. Please forgive me. Let me. No, that's a different song. LaFleur was awesome, and he smoked cigs between periods. This is actually very true. It is very true. And he did that. I think probably he did that his whole career. There's a famous picture or two of him doing that, just that. So, but it was a different day and age, man. You know what? You can't do that today. The way the speed of these guys skate at, nah, you can't. You can't do that. Excuse me. Sharks 4, Red Wings 4. Look at that. Sharks really turned it around. Yeah, I mean, who's right? The thing is, right? They've been calling for Slav to go to Laval. They were calling last year or in the offseason that Arbor probably needs to go to Laval before the season starts, right? Now that they sent him to Laval, it's the end of the world. At first, Arbor needs to go there. Oh, it's the end of the world. They sent him to Laval. Like, make up your fucking minds. And it was one game so far. Maybe give him a few before you judge what he's doing down there. Arbor, I didn't recognize him. Well, really? He's the guy with the big fucking hands. That's Arbor. He's very easy to recognize. Thing is, guy like that writes that story. Why? Because all the insane Habs fans read it. They go, oh, I got to see that because I agree with that already. You know, that's what's going on. So I don't do that. I just don't do that. I could probably have a ton more views if I did that shit, but I don't do that. It doesn't. I'm not able to. Believe me, I'd like to. I'd love to get all those views and all those clicks and all that shit, but I can't do those kind of videos. I have too much integrity, people. No, it's just I can't do them. It's 9 o'clock. In case you didn't know, it's 9 o'clock. I'm supposed to take my pills, but I'll take them in between shows. Can't do what today? That I'm not sure. Bob's your uncle. I'm not sure. I'm reading you here. Can't do what? Can't scratch your balls on anywhere because people are watching. Well, Paul, I think it's progress that you didn't talk about. Wow. I mean, he's not coming up. He's not playing that well right now. They're not bringing him up. It ain't in the plans. Oh, Bob's okay. Can't do that today. No, you can't do that today. First of all, it's not just that. First of all, in Lafleur's day, you could smoke in the there. You can't smoke indoors anywhere anymore. You found out why not? Okay, well, as long as you did, that's what matters. It's not just because he's not playing well, but no, their plan for him, they've got a certain plan for him, and they're going to stick with it. And the fact that he's still struggling there and he's up and down means he really shouldn't be up here yet. He isn't ready. And the minus 12, well, plus minus, it's an indication of something, but I don't know if it's an end all be all of anything. The team's shit right now. So his numbers, when teams aren't playing well, like the bad teams in the league, their scorers, they all have negative numbers. When you have a good team, you got positive numbers on your top scorers. I mean, that's how it is. I don't think that's what it is. They have a plan for him, and their plan was he's not coming up to Montreal unless it's like an emergency and there's nobody else to call up. And they have to have somebody called up. That's what I think. So, and listen, maybe if he was really hot, still really hot, Sean Farrell got hurt, so the guy he's clicking with isn't there. Maybe they would have called him up, but it's not the case. 6 games, no goals. So bringing him up is going to do what to him, right? So my point was still valid that I had made to you, I think. So, and the best thing for him is, right, he's struggling. Let him get out of it down there. Let him, let him go through all that down there than up here. It's worse on him up here. Oh, listen at that. Look at that. Third period's underway. Just started. They win the draw, of course. Hooser, you got good news for the Rocket? Go ahead. Let's hear your good news. Monty with a save or just covered up the puck. We'll have a face-off to his left by the look of it. With just 13 seconds gone in the third. 3-0 LA. Shots are 27-20 now for LA. So LA's just sort of taken over this game. It is a new period. Let's see what happens. Montreal may come out like gangbusters. I don't know. So far not, but it's 13 seconds in, so. Both Rois should come out. Who's the other Rois? There's another one? I'm serious. I don't know who you're talking about. I might, but I'm being a doofus, not remembering, but it's not coming to me. From the look of it, we're a minute into this third period. Montreal's not going to win this game at all. They're not coming back, is what I'm saying. We're in danger of being shut out here. I think. Patrick, but Joe, come on. Patrick's going to come up how? You have to be in the organization to come up through. And besides, he's ancient already. So unless we're doing an old timers league, he's not coming up anywhere. All right. Show something, boys. Some energy. Show it. Work. I mean, they look like they've given up almost, as far as they're not. The body language isn't good so far this period. Get angry. Hit. Do something. Come on, Andy. Get your goal now. Come on. They're attacking different as opposed to what? Almost 2.5 minutes into the third. Habs just changed up. Here they come. Struble gets it in there anyway. Randy Mack. Maybe when Arbor is ready and comes back up, I don't know, but you're kind of right. Probably not this season though, but in the off season, I think you might be right that there'll be some defenseman or two involved in a trade. But right now with Arbor down, I don't know. Three and a half in. Not really a sign of life from Montreal in the third period, down 3-0. See, the problem is, we'll get around maybe the 7-minute mark. They'll wake up and they'll be, but you're down 3-0. Do that from the drop of the puck in the third. And they didn't do that. 3.5 minutes in, if you haven't done that yet, you're not going to do it enough. So this is not what I was expecting in the third from them. Definitely expecting a lot more energy. They're showing the injured boys. David Savard there, he should be back anytime now because he's practicing with the team. I think he's out of the no contact jersey, but it shouldn't be long for him to come back, which should help our D a little bit defensively. Four minutes in here. Come on, boys. Have they forgotten to use the body? I think they have. You did not see it in the press box. I didn't. We're coming up on 5 minutes in, third period, 31-20, shots on goal, 3-0 LA. Montreal showing nothing here in the third. I mean, LA doesn't really have to do much to win this game now. Bob's Miracle, 100%. We are seeing, why LA is so good. Now, Montreal definitely way better game than the last one. But here in the third, disappointed. Disappointed. And there's no reason for them to be tired. They come off of, 3 days off? Why should they even be tired here? So where's the energy here in the third to try to get a goal? Nice Matheson there. Didn't get the shot through, but it was on goal. Buffalo next, and you can't roller skate in a Buffalo herd. Is that an actual saying? I like that. Yeah, Buffalo's on Saturday, but we got back to back on the weekend, right? So they're in Buffalo on Saturday and home to Nashville on Sunday. So busy weekend. Don't know the goalies. I mean, I kind of imagine we're going to see Allen and Primo over the weekend. I think Primo then Allen, but I don't know. We're going to find out if Monty is the starter. If Monty has a good game, even though this is 3-0, this is not Monty's fault. If he gets another start of those 2 games, we'll see. Then we'll know a goalie's going to be traded, I think, too. Oh, geez, that looked like Matheson hit his face on the glass there, right in front of the camera. All right, let's see. We're 6.5 minutes into this third. 31-21 shots on goal, 3-0 LA. I just get the feeling it's going to stay that way. 3-0 LA. But I hope I'm wrong. Baby, this was not Monty's fault. These goals. Monty's been good. I mean, Monty's been. He's not Vasilevsky at his prime or Patrick Roy or anything like that. I'm not saying that, but you know what? Monty's been doing what he needs to do to be that number one guy. His numbers aren't bad at all. They're not the best, but they're also far from the worst. So, and for him, best numbers of his career. So he's doing well. I'm happy with Monty, and I'd like to see him getting the bulk of the starts, which they can't do if they keep 3 goalies up here. So something's got to break. I did read what you're saying. They're all caused by Goalie not covering his man properly. Yes, okay. Goalie can have a bad game here and there too. Goalie's been pretty steady. So, if he has a bad game, it's going to happen every now and then. It's not like he's been shitting the bed all the time. Goalie's been their best, probably most consistent defenseman this season. So, actually, pretty fast game too. I'm just looking at the time. Game's not bad for time. Talbot is the backup? No, I don't think so. Talbot's the starter. I have him on my fantasy team. He's the starter. Phoenix Copley, I think, is the backup. Born to be a Habs, it seems like our starters, that's the problem, right? They don't get the goal support for some reason. I know he was talking. Who's who? I got it. Don't worry. Still not seeing what they got to be doing. We're 12, just over 12 minutes left in the third, and I mean, where's the pace? It's just not there. We're a team that's got to catch up 3 goal here. Breakaway, LA scores 4-0. Trevor Moore. I agree with you, Marty. I agree with Marty. That's all I want to do now. Yeah, it just speaks to our luck, though. That's not the ref's fault. I mean, I'm not blaming the ref. He can't really get out of the way there. You see it happen often enough. That's just our luck. If we didn't have bad luck, we wouldn't have any luck at all. It's the third Huzu, not the second. Game's almost over. We're getting down to 9 minutes into this. It's 8.5 minutes into this third period. So Trevor Moore from Fiala. And it's once again, it's a 4-0 LA. And that's probably how it's going to end up. 4-0 LA. 2 shutout wins in a row. Identical scores. LA's got our number this year. Boredom you have. I'm not going to really argue with you on that because it seems like this third period, they're not. I don't know. It's not what I would have expected from them. Like, there's no energy here. There's no, like, you know, they needed that next goal, not to give it up, and they didn't put the effort in my opinion, anyway. A wraparound try by Matheson. He should have got that, but why would he? We're going to get shut out. Brad, it doesn't guarantee you that. You got to get into the bottom 10, but finishing last guarantees you what? You're saying getting the first pick. It doesn't guarantee you that. But you're right in that we got to be down there to make those low picks. I agree with you there. And the way they're playing this year, overall, I think there's a good chance we're down in that area where we're going to get a good pick. And no, this year they're not going to take a defenseman. At least if they can get one of those, there's 5 really good offensive players at the top of next year's draft. If they can get one of those guys, would be good. Huzu, it's not penises they're lacking. It's the baggage tonight. I mean, kind of. They're not hitting. They're not, I don't know. Right? You should be hitting more when you're chasing it like this. And I'm surprised they're not getting more penalties. Anyway, for me, mostly though, it's the pace. That pace that how are you going to win if you're not skating hard, working hard? You know, they're starting to pick it up. But like I said, right, 10, 12 minutes from the end of the period, that's when they're starting to get a little bit more into it. It's too little too late. Joe, that's because I don't live and die by how they do. I don't. I get upset, yeah, but I mean, when the game's over, 5-10 minutes, I'm over it. On to the next one. I don't live and die by how they, my moods aren't driven by how the Habs do. If that means I'm not as big a fan as you are, I don't know, but I don't let it. No, no, I never have been. I've never been like that. So, Paul, LA makes a lot of teams look bad. You're 100% right. This year is a great year for LA. It's their year. They're going to have a good shot. They're a contender this year. They're a legit contender. Oh, yeah, Barnaby Hab. That's a good point. I wonder how that works out come draft time that Ottawa lost the first rounder. I guess everybody moves up one that would be behind them. Eric, posts, that would make a difference, but I mean, they hit the post. They didn't score. Posts are part of the game. Paul, I've seen a ton of losses as well, but I've seen a ton of glorious wins that totally offset the losses. So it's really lacking now. The extra wins that I had that all Habs fans had in the bank are being eaten up every year. Why do they have to show us all these? I don't want to see the goals against again. I don't want to see it. Alicia, it's not just that they have a solid four lines, which they do, but I mean they play like a 5-man unit out there. They're suffocating defense. Their special teams power play's not great, but penalty kill is. They're just too good everywhere. Bob's your uncle. Yeah, I mean that's right. Some people are less patient than others. I have the patience. Believe me, I don't like this, and I know it's going to be a long season. Believe me, it's a killer. But how could you not have patience? You got no choice. Number one, and I happen to like the prospects that are coming. I like the way this team should look in a few years. Like I like the potential. Yeah, I'm willing to wait for it. What else are we gonna do? Them trying to force it every year and make it happen has not worked in 30 years. I don't want to. I like the way they're going. They're doing things right. They're doing it right on the wrong side of town. For the fans that are really upset, now your expectations are too high this year. That's what my expectations are not as high. Doesn't mean I don't get disappointed though, and I'm not frustrated, but they're not that high. So when they don't do that well, I'm not as crazy about it. Monty covers up, and well, with 7:35 left, they will have a face-off to his. Looks like to his left. 7:35 left. There's no hope here, but I stay till the end, so no worries there. Randy Mack 100%. So that's why the future is still promising. Look at the guys that are out. You know, um, 3 years down the road, this is going to be a much different team. Look at Slav. Look at his development in year two. I mean, yeah, I'm happy. It's just game by game, I'm not. That's all. But overall, I'm fine. Yeah, only 2 shots this period. Very true. They started with 20. They got 22, 36 for LA. 4-0 LA. And we got 7 minutes left in this abysmal, not as abysmal 4-0 loss, but in the end, still a 4-0 loss. But the Habs did overall play a lot better this time than the last time. So that's something. Well, Eric, I mean, if you can't see that there are some that will be for sure, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Not every single prospect that we have in the system is going to be better than a third liner. No. But there's some really good ones there and some maybe potentially 1 or 2 elite ones. So, yeah, there's good hope coming. Toronto winning 4-2. Fuck Toronto. Bernard, who's the managing director of Montreal? Manager, director. You talking about the GM? No, now you're crazy. You're one that wants results now, but we're in a rebuild. We're in the middle of a rebuild. How you gonna have results now? What team that rebuilds has results like that in year 2? None. Michkov, what? What about Michkov? I don't feel like talking about Michkov. Michkov's not here. There's nothing you can prove about Michkov. Bob's is your uncle. You could probably say that about most teams in the league. Exactly what you're saying. And of course, some of our prospects might not play 20 games. Not every prospect's going to hit, but we got a hell of a good prospect pool. Hey, Hopalong. Did they lose Deneau over money? No, I don't think that's it at all. Deneau did not want to come back. Plain and simple. They did not want to come back. I know his wife. They wanted to have another child, and his wife was famously quoted as saying, or this got leaked, that we're not having another one in Montreal. So they weren't staying. He wasn't staying. He didn't like the role he was given here. Yeah, that's part of it, I guess. He saw the writing on the wall down the road, I think. That's all. And probably he didn't like the pressure. He didn't like the press. He didn't like a lot of the things that the French players have to put up with here. And he wasn't resigning. Yeah, he was a big loss, without a doubt. Brad, you're saying why? I don't know why you're asking me why. I don't know why she swallowed the fly. Yeah, and going backward, I still don't know why you're asking me why. We got, yeah. I mean, Eric, they might move guys. I mean, there's some good defensive prospects coming in the next couple of years. There's some good ones here. There's going to be an abundance. Yeah. Who knows how they're going to do it? Yeah, they're going to set an NHL record. They're Mr. Expos. How's Chicago doing? They're going to set a record. 11 games, 11 road victories from the start of the season. And it's going to be a new NHL record. We definitely miss Deneau. But I don't blame Bergevin for not signing him because I don't think Deneau would have signed no matter what they threw at him. And that's a good point, Husu. And for the players too, they can walk around and do what they want and not be bugged. But Brad, it's a player's right to literally do, when contracts up, you have the right to sign elsewhere once you're a UFA. It's his right to choose where he wants to play. .446 to go. Still 4-0. 38 shots to 22. Yeah. And the weird thing is, you can still look at it and say, well, Montreal played a lot better in this game than the last game, and yet the results, that same thing. All right, we're going to face off over to LA Kings line. Alicia says apparently the Kings stats in the third period are insane. Well, we're going to kind of take a look at them from this game in the post-game show. Hey there, Mr. X-Bills. Thank you. Appreciate it. I try to be anyway. You got 52 for the weather today. Let's see, what are we today? No, we're not even close to that. It was minus. The high was like -9. That's Celsius. So that let's see, -18. It was like 16 degrees here today. Fahrenheit. 16 Fahrenheit. Something like that anyway. I might be wrong. I don't think I am, but it might be. 4 minutes left in this game because there's no goddamn way Montreal's coming back. Boston lost? That's cool. I like hearing that. Not as much as Toronto losing. Monty makes a nice save there to keep it 4-0. Golf courses are opening there Friday and Saturday. Wait, are you kidding me? Wow. So you don't have snow, I guess. It's a cold night. Who's around? Well, where I am, Montreal, -15 tonight is the. I think it's dropping down to something like that, which is it's cold, but it's not crazy cold. Hell, -15. When I was younger, I'd go out and play hockey at -15. In 15 centimeters last night, and it's all gone already. Yeah, it's warm then. Yeah. JJ Evans, that's absolutely ridiculous because we had a coaching staff, Mario Tremblay as the head coach. You remember that one? Yeah. That's ridiculous. Come on. It's not, the sky's not falling. They're in a rebuild. $25 for 18 holes. Yeah, if I could still play golf, I would do that. I can't play golf anymore. Golf or strip club. There's a chance of a green Christmas in BC. Hardly any snow at all. Lawn is still visible. Yeah, well, we got plenty of snow, but we're supposed to be warm on the weekend, so it might go away. But we had a few of those over the last, say, 2 of those over the last few years here. One, we had no snow till Christmas Eve. Nothing. And it was plus 15 that day. And then that overnight, that it became winter. 2:50 left in this third period in this game. Here's a fight. Mike, it's too late. Pizzetta fighting with somebody. What are you going to do? You don't play them again this year, and the game's over. It's like you can't motivate your team here. Like, why would this be happening? As a useless fight. That should have happened at the beginning of the period to fire your guys up, and maybe they'd have had a better period. But now? Like, really? I don't get it. Maybe the Habs will score a goal now, but so 1 goal? Maybe. Who's doing that? Okay, if that's the case, then maybe. But I mean, other than that, why fight at this point? They don't play them again this year, so why? To release the frustration. No, I get that part of fighting, but this late in the game, I don't know. $2.25 left. Paul, Joseph Wall got injured for Toronto? Jesus. Can't help it. Love that. Because Toronto's going to win the cup this year, no? Hop along. I think you're right. Matheson's wraparound attempt. It's not been a good period for Montreal. It's very disappointing. That's disappointing that they didn't make more of it, like more effort involved in trying to get a goal. And Guru, you're right. No Allen to the Leafs. Nope. I think he'll retire if they do that. Hop along. LA's got to be a contender. Yep. $1.15 left. Well, don't forget at 10 o'clock, it'll be, I'm not going to up the time, but 10 o'clock, I'll be back for the post-game show to wrap all this up. Nobody will be there. And we'll talk about this game and I guess the upcoming games. I'll have the post-game stats. And we'll break it down. Montreal played like shit most of the night. break it. No, they didn't play like shit most of the night, but didn't play well enough. Slav was good tonight. Probably the most noticeable Hab tonight for me, Slav and Cole Caulfield. So if I'm giving 3 stars for just the Habs players, Slav and Cole get 2 of them. I don't know that anybody else really stood out like they did. They played like shit overall, but I'm saying they played better against LA this time than they did the first time. I guess that's what I meant. But you're right. They played like shit, basically. Slav was good, though. Slav was good. Stood out. Caulfield, you noticed him. Nobody else really stood out, though. So, maybe that has something to do with it. All right. So on that note, I'll be back in 18 minutes for the post-game show. Hopefully you guys will join us or me, because there's nobody else here. So please come back. I'll have the post-game stats, and we'll break down the game, and we'll cry on each other's shoulders if that's what you want to do. Byfield, Kopitar, and Talbot get the 3 stars, which is fair. Well, Bob's, if Wall is out, they're going to need a goalie. If Wall's not out, if that's just a joke, then... All right, so I'm going to take off. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Please join me at 10 for the post-game show. And I guess until then, thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Peace out. Peace out. And I'll see you in less than in 18 minutes, 17 minutes. That's it. I'm going to stop talking now. Ciao, everybody. If you don't come back, have a good night. And if you do, see you soon.